What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And in today's video, we just had a data download on One Piece Treasure Cruise Global, which brought along some pretty interesting news. Now, we saw that, Whitebeard and Mako obviously was the legend that we've been waiting for on Global for a while now. This character is definitely well overdue. We were expecting it sometime early January at the very latest, and he's finally here now. Finally, he will be arriving. The 30th of January is when this Sugo-Fest is going to go live, and in this video, we're going to be talking about the Sugo-Fest as a whole, and really just talking about, whether or not it's worth pulling. I actually have not read what the Sugo-Fest does as of yet. I just got pinged about the data download, so I've jumped on, I've time traveled. I haven't read it yet, so this is going to be interesting to see how this is going to go. So yeah, we have this information here that Whitebeard and Mako Sugo-Fest is out. Yesterday, actually, we had a data download that added a new character to the Coliseum schedule, which is Coliseum Kuma. Now, this is a character that we have been expecting for a while. Like, literally, this character, when's the first date? The 30th. So the same day as the Sugo-Fest, this character goes live as well. And that actually means that it's been pretty much 2 exact months since we've had a new Coliseum actually debut on Global, which is actually absurd. It is crazy that we've had to wait this long for new content, but we have it now. We have the Whitebeard and Mako Sugo-Fest, and those characters in that Sugo-Fest are what you are supposed to be using to take on Coliseum Kuma, and it allows you to beat him really easily, basically. So in this video, let's quickly go over here and talk about the Sugo-Fest. So obviously, all of these characters are going to be very, very good, and I'll be making a separate video talking about each of these characters in a more in-depth scenario, so you guys understand what these characters do. In this video, I just want to convey to you guys what the Sugo-Fest is going to be like. So let's go ahead and check it out. So we have a new Whitebeard and Mako appears as a Sugo-Fest exclusive double character. This is the second legend now on Global that is a double character, and as it stands right now, I do firmly believe this is the best character in One Piece Treasure Cruise as of right now. Even on the Japan side of the game, they have some pretty OP characters over there right now, but I still think this character is the best just because he has the ability to survive literally forever. He has some of the best survivability in the game, like rivals some of the healing captains, but the fact that he can survive forever and he also has some immense damage output makes this character one of my favorites and probably one of the best in the entire game. And as I said, personally, I do think he is the best in the entire game. So they're going to be arriving, plus New Hancock, Mihawk, Kizaru, and Strawberry are also going to be arriving as rare recruit characters. And Corazon's Super Evolution has arrived as well, and all wanted posters are going to be 4-star or better. So yes, that has announced that Corazon has got his Super Evolution coming, and I'll be making, once again, another separate video talking about Corazon's Super Evolution, because it is one of the better Super Evolutions in the game. A lot of people on the JP side of the game heavily use that character to enable you to get around a lot of debuffs on the enemy side of the field. So I'm really happy that Corazon is finally getting his 6+. He's also going to be very useful for the next treasure map against treasure map NL. So if you have Corazon, be happy, because his Super Evolution makes him very, very good. It doesn't really upgrade his captain effect, but is a good special nonetheless. New Whitebeard and Mako will join your crew at max special level with unlocked powers. Additionally, on the 5th 10+1 rare recruit on part 1, you will be guaranteed to get 6+ Corazon. I feel like that's kind of a cop-out. I don't know. I don't really think getting a guaranteed Corazon is what really people are after, but I mean, like, he is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Corazon 6+ is really good, but to have him as a guaranteed unit, I don't think a lot of people are going to be really that happy about it. But nonetheless, he is there. You are guaranteed to get him on the 5th multi-pull. And it also goes through his character information. As I said, we'll be going through that at a later date as well in another video. And when you pull him, as it said, he comes at max special level, and he comes with auto heal, despair, and bind resistance fully maxed out. So that's actually pretty nice that they give you that opportunity there. And the new characters, Whitebeard and Mako, Hancock, Mihawk, Kizaru, Strawberry, and Corazon will be trusty characters in the upcoming treasure map. Obviously, that makes a lot of sense there as well. Recruit them, get ready for the treasure map. We still don't know when the treasure map is going to be going live. I would assume now this Sugo-Fest, I don't really know at this current time when it actually ends. We'll be going through that in this video, I guess. But we should be expecting the treasure map to be coming very soon. So hopefully we get more confirmation on that later on. Obviously, the effects of different trusty characters depend on the treasure map, blah, blah, blah. The same stuff that they talk about with most other posts here. Okay, so this Sugo-Fest is split into Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3, with rate-boosted characters changing each time. And obviously, you know, depending on what characters you are missing is obviously the day you should be pulling. Then again, we are so goddamn close to the anniversary. Is it worth pulling? Well, let's have a look here. It obviously hasn't stated that it's a 2x legend rate. It's not 2x legend rate. So automatically, I would say no. You should definitely skip this Sugo-Fest, especially considering the fact that we are so close to the anniversary. For most players, I would suggest to skip this Sugo-Fest banner. Now, Part 1 is going to be running from the 30th until the 1st of February. Part 2 is from February 1st to the 3rd. And then for Part 3, it's going to be from the 3rd until the 5th. So this Sugo-Fest actually goes for a really long time. It's a week-long Sugo-Fest. Pretty interesting. Okay, so Part 1, the first and the fourth 10+1 rare recruit for Part 1 is going to be 30 rainbow gems. Once again, I am actually pretty happy about them actually doing this. Gives people more opportunities, or be tempted to be pulling on these Sugo-Fest. 30 gems, you know, that's pretty awesome. 30 gems is an awesome discount. I do hope they continue doing that. We'll have to see on the anniversary, but 30 gems for a multiple is actually really, really good. The second wanted poster is guaranteed to be a showcase character. Okay, hang on. Oh my god, they're definitely trying to tempt everyone now. That's so good. That is so good. So what it means by that, on Part 1, the second multi-pull is guaranteed to give you one of these characters on this banner right here. Although, let's have a look here. Oh, okay, so if you do get a red, you can potentially get these characters too. Okay, that makes it really interesting. So those are the only rare recruits. So that's really crazy. So when it means by guaranteed showcase character, it means any of these characters on the banner here. Meaning if you do get a red, you can actually potentially get Katakuri or Gift or Luffy as a replacement for Whitebeard Marco. Obviously, I do think Whitebeard Marco is the best character to get on this banner. But most cases, you're going to be getting a gold. So Boa Hancock, Mihawk, Kizaru, or Strawberry, and all these characters are very good. And as I said, once you know, I'll finish with this video, I'll be making a video talking about each of these characters in more in-depth detail. So yeah, that's actually pretty good. That is really good, guaranteed showcase character. So what is next? So we have the 3rd, 6th, and 8th. Last one to poster is guaranteed to be a Sugo-Fest exclusive. No guaranteed rate boosted legend, but still 3, 6, 8 is guaranteed legend. 5th multi-pull is the guaranteed 6+ Corazon, as we already knew, so that's fair enough. The 10th multi-pull is guaranteed to be a limited pull Sugo-Fest exclusive. Wow, I'm so that's so tempting, but no, I'm not going to be doing 10 multi-pulls, but I'm glad to see they're doing guaranteed rate boosted legends now. That has been one of the things that a lot of global players, especially a lot of hardcore players that spend a lot of money on this game, you know, they do 10, 12 multi-pulls on a Sugo-Fest, and that red is just like a random red that they weren't even wanting. I am really happy that they are making it a guaranteed pull from a pool of legends. That is really, really good. Now, okay, so we'll go straight to Part 2. Okay, so after the 10th multi-pull, doesn't look like there's anything else. So for Part 2, once again, the 1st and 4th multi are going to be 30 rainbow gems. Second pull, guaranteed to be a showcase. Guaranteed legend on 3, 6, 8. And it's a guaranteed pool of legends on the 10th multi-pull as well. Okay, so I actually like this Sugo-Fest structure. This is a really good Sugo-Fest structure. But what are the pool of legends? So for Part 1, you have Whitebeard Marco, Katakuri and Luffy, V2 Shanks, Robin, Kung Fu Luffy, Hody, and Dogstorm. Okay, so they've half of the list is really OP, and the other half of the list is kind of mediocre. Part 2 is going to have, obviously, you're going to have Marco and Whitebeard. You're going to have the V3 Sabo, V2 Sanji, Guild Tesoro, V2 Akainu, Blackbeard, Lucy, and V2 Boa. Wow, these guaranteed pools are actually really good. Whitebeard and Marco for Part 3, Luffy and Ace, Nami, V2 Doflamingo, V2 Aokiji, V2 Rayleigh, Frankie, and Garp. Yo, holy crap. All of these pulls are really good. I feel like Part 1 is a little weak because they do throw in a lot of those older ones or characters that not really too many people want, like Kung Fu Luffy. Nico Robin's kind of meh, I feel. They chuck in Hody Jones and Dogstorm. But that Part 3 pull, like, all of those characters are like tier 2, tier 1, tier 0 characters. That's amazing, honestly. That's really impressive, honestly. I'm really impressed with that. And we can't see the actually full list of the rare recruits that are going to be boosted, but I'd imagine they're going to be relatively recent, probably from the Guild Tesoro batch, probably from the Luffy and Nami batch, so we'll have to wait and see for that one. Tap the wanted poster to see more information. Only the stated Sugo-Fest exclusive characters can be recruited. Other than the first and fourth tries, it will cost 50 rainbow gems. Differing rarities of the showcase characters other than the Sugo-Fest exclusives can be recruited for the last wanted poster on the 10th. So, okay, so this means that they are 100% going to be making it that you cannot pull an evolved legend for this Sugo-Fest, so hopefully they've completely scrapped it. I've said it over the last couple of, videos about Sugo-Fest, but it seems like they are scrapping the ability to pull evolved legends, which I'm really happy about. That's really good. There are no additional rewards after the 10th, and 10 plus 1 rare recruit will reset when transitioning between 1, 2, and 3. So technically you can still, spend 90 gems and do 3 multiples between the 3 parts if you're willing to do that. I don't really know what I'm willing to do yet, but we'll have to wait and see for that one. But that's really interesting. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed with what they've done. This is a really good bait prior to the anniversary. As I said, if you are free to play, you should not be spending any gems until the anniversary Sugo-Fest. And when that anniversary Sugo-Fest comes, I'll obviously tell you guys what Sugo-Fest to be pulling on. If you guys are not free to play and you spend cash on the game, obviously you can spend it how you like. I wouldn't suggest it really all that much. I might do it just so, I can give you guys a video for this Sugo-Fest. I'm still not too sure about it. I'll have to wait on the day and see what the rates are like too, because when the V3 Sabo Sugo-Fest came out, I was still a bit iffy about it, but when we saw the rates actually looked pretty decent for V3 Sabo, and obviously, unfortunately I got wrecked, but hopefully this Sugo-Fest has good rates as well. I'm pretty impressed, as I said, with this Sugo-Fest, but, it is obviously a massive bait right before the anniversary, so it is what it is. If you're free to play, definitely stay away from this Sugo-Fest, but hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Hopefully you guys learned something, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like, and if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.